If you were to ask why you first signed up for your social media accounts, you'd probably say something like, to stay connected with friends and family and to keep up with what they're doing. In this video, we will explore why we can't stop checking our phones and how digital minimalism can help. However, as our lives become increasingly intertwined with these digital platforms, a growing concern emerges. The way we intend to use social media versus how we actually use it on a daily basis often ends up being quite different. Many of us engage with social media and our phones almost automatically, like a reflex. There's that persistent urge to check your phone constantly. This habit frequently distracts us from what's happening right in front of us, drawing us back into our digital world. I'm not saying this is leading to the collapse of society. People are still getting to work on time and countries continue to function reasonably well, but the effects of this constant pull on our attention are noticeable and affect nearly anyone who owns a smartphone. You might experience it during a deep conversation, feeling the urge to grab your phone without any real reason. You might swipe through screens without actually looking at anything, losing engagement in the conversation. Or maybe you're working on writing an email or an article, and when it gets dull, you find yourself opening a new tab and checking YouTube, even though you just looked moments ago. That's the kind of behavior we're talking about. What's strange is that this issue is quite new to us. We've only been facing it for about 9 years. The first iPhone was released by Apple in 2007, but it didn't come with any social media apps or an app store. Facebook only hit 500 million users by July 2010, and now it has grown to 2.3 billion. Instagram wasn't even created until later that year. Our relationship with social media is still very young, and we're kind of stumbling through it, bumping into problems as we try to enjoy these apps without harming our well-being. If you find yourself checking your phone more often than you'd like, believe me, I've done it too. There's evidence that it might not be entirely your fault. Many of these apps are specifically designed to be addictive. What seems like a chance to connect with others is really more like a slot machine in your pocket. You keep pulling the lever, getting little bursts of excitement. These rewards are based on deep human needs, like getting social approval. This isn't some wild conspiracy theory, it's just how these apps are set up. They make money from advertisers who pay to show ads on their platforms, hoping you'll interact with them. The more time you spend on these apps, the more likely you are to engage with these ads, which means more money for both the companies and the apps. These big companies don't control your money or property, they control your attention, and that's what they're really after. The real issue here is that we often feel powerless to stop using these apps, despite their undeniable usefulness. They add value to our lives in various ways and provide helpful features, but their addictive nature can also be detrimental. Thankfully, if you're familiar with this channel, you know I'm not here to suggest that we're all doomed and powerless to change. That's simply not true. It is possible to strike a balance where you can enjoy the benefits of social media without falling victim to its addictive aspects. However, achieving this balance requires more than just quick fixes, like using your phone less or avoiding certain apps. It demands a fundamental shift in how we approach and think about technology. Adopting a new philosophy regarding technology use is crucial. One approach that's quietly gaining momentum and helping people regain their focus and control is known as digital minimalism. Cal Newport, in his book on this topic, defines digital minimalism as a philosophy of technology use in which you concentrate your online time on a small number of carefully chosen and optimized activities that strongly support what you value, willingly missing out on everything else. To truly understand digital minimalism and how it can be applied to your life, it's useful to compare it with digital maximalism. A digital minimalist is comfortable with missing out on minor benefits that a new technology might offer if it poses any risk to the quality of things they consider valuable, such as their ability to maintain focus. In contrast, a digital maximalist believes that any potential small benefit is worth the effort of downloading and using the app, regardless of the impact on their overall quality of life. If they think that Instagram will be a little bit fun or have any impulsive reason to download it, they do it immediately without considering how that app's daily use will fit into their lives and whether they really need it. We've talked about the theory of digital minimalism, but let's discuss some practical wisdom on how you can apply this directly in your life. The number one thing you can do is a twofold process. First, vet every application you use by asking two questions. What are the benefits of using this application? Is this the best way to achieve these benefits? Let's take Instagram as an example. When I decided to delete it, my thought process was, what are the benefits? I thought I'd like to keep up with friends and family through their updates, and I found it mildly entertaining for a quick break. Then I asked, is this the best way to achieve those benefits? No, it wasn't. If staying updated with friends is important, the best way to do that is to call or text them and set up a time to connect genuinely. Instagram is superficial. You're not truly getting to know the person any better. Additionally, there are healthier ways to entertain myself that don't waste time. For those reasons, I deleted Instagram, which means one less thing pulling me away and sending me push notifications, allowing me to redirect that time towards the things that matter. Digital minimalism is about being intentional with your tech use and figuring out why these apps exist in your life. I also deleted LinkedIn recently because it didn't offer me much value beyond the occasional job opportunity. It was just sending me notifications and emails, which felt like more of a distraction than anything else. Optimizing how you use apps, especially distracting ones like TikTok, is also part of this approach. If you use TikTok for trends or information, it can be valuable, but its endless feed can be distracting. You can set limits on your time using the app with certain tools, and you might consider removing it from your home screen to avoid impulsive use. Instead, designate specific times to check it or use it through a web browser to keep your usage intentional and focused. Finally, whenever you get back to work or engage in low-stimulation activities, give yourself 15 minutes to meditate, prepare for work, or simply do nothing. This helps your mind transition from high-stimulation activities to low-stimulation ones, improving your focus. With that being said, thank you so much for watching this video. If this video added value to your life, like this video. If you're new and want more such content, consider subscribing to my channel. It's free for you, but a motivator for me. Share it with someone who needs this. With that being said, I'll see you in the next video. Till then, take care and God bless you all. Bye.